Okay, so you're someone who likes to, stay informed.
Right.
And these days, that means like wading through tons of info, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So today we are diving into some, pretty interesting new polling data. It's about the 2024 election.
Okay.
We've got a clip actually from NBC News. It's got the one and only Steve Kornacki, the data whiz, data guru.
He's the best.
So yeah, let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's break it down. What I think is really interesting here is we're seeing the polls tighten in a way that I think has real implications for, down the line.
Yeah.
It's early, we know that, but just understanding these kinds of shifts, these little shifts, it's key to seeing the bigger picture of like how this election might actually unfold.
Exactly. This transcript we have, it's short, but it kind of hints at some potentially big changes, like what really jumped out at you? What were you thinking when you saw this?
The thing that always gets me is when they use the phrase polling even.
Oh, interesting.
Because in the world of polling, even these small, tiny little shifts in numbers, it can be, especially a race like this, everybody's watching.
Right. It's huge.
So polling even, that's a big one for me.
So does this mean, is the tide turning? Should we, are we going to see a surprise upset? What are we thinking?
Hold your horses. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We got to remember.
Yep.
Both polls are just a snapshot,
Right.
We're not looking into a crystal ball or anything. They reflect like a particular moment in time.
Yeah.
What the voters are thinking, how they're feeling at that exact moment. So this data point we have, it might be a trend, it might not be. We got to look at it alongside other polls. We got to look at events, everything that's going on.
Right. Context.
Exactly.
It's so easy to get, wrapped up in the horse race of it all.
Totally.
But we can't lose sight of the bigger picture.
Right. Yeah. And pay attention to how these numbers change and shift. What makes them change? Campaign announcements, debates, some big news story comes out. It all plays into how people are going to vote.
It's true.
And that'll give you a much, better understanding of the electorate and what's actually happening, the forces at work behind all this.
It's all connected. So there you have it. This election, far from over. This polling data, though, super interesting. We got a little glimpse into what might be coming next, right?
Yeah.
All the twists and turns. So for everyone out there who, who loves to geek out on this stuff like we do, think about this. Do these poll numbers actually make you change your vote? Or are they just, fuel for those late night, those election night, watch parties?
Oh, yeah.
Let us know.